Yes. We're going to need another before we can get underway. And you're the only soul I've seen here that seemed like they could sport clean breeches.
On the third year of passage, Tiryn entered Dalantarth. In dark wood and fany field she strode, until from wandering she was taken to the roots of mighty Velagru's child. So laden with Lyria's song, a greater magic known to none, she communed with nature's spirit, but the lyric she sought was not found. So to the plains of Erethel travelled the Lyria-guided Tiryn. Wind chased her swarthy cloak and tresses, masked her against the moonlit plains. That ebon evening tide, that coloured shade that so long ago marked us, Tiryn marched against the celestial expanse. Beneath the diamonded sky she found her rest.
So brief his term among our court, so virile in his living. He is fervor embodied, he is vitality. He rescued Princess Luna to take as his own, King of Strand, Prince of Passion. So simply Famor, so formidably bloody Bones. Once companion to Issa, now enemy to the court. Once lover of Era, then bringer of death. Now forever in decay, forever cursed, never to enter the great cycle, forever alone.
I'm sorry for the way I left Ironfast. The last time I saw my mother was the day she set off for these ruins. She came here and never returned. I thought maybe... But we must be going. Records speak of a sacred passage that leads to the Forge. It's said that the way from the sacred passage to the Forge opened only for Eamon, and at its end, he learned the secrets of the First Sworn. It's also said to have closed and sealed the day that he died. I owe you an explanation, don't I? When I was young, my father touched the hilt of a chaos-cursed dagger. The magic within it disfigured and diseased him. My mother spent her life delving into Warsworn past in search of a cure. She searched everywhere, until she came here. Thank you for listening. They say he came to this place a prince, and left it sworn to war. How he entered the passage, what he learned there, none but he know. Yes, to reach the ancient forge, you must go through a sacred passage. Of course, I can't be certain. No one but Eamon himself has ever walked those halls. Lead on, Oathblade. We'll know it when we see it, I hope. Mustn't stop. Mother. Oh, there you are. All right, let's do this. There's no hope. We've come all this way. For what? You and I are not Eamon. How can we ever hope to pass through that? Yes, but it can't be done. Try for yourself. Ancient magic bars the way. We came all this way.
Only those foreseen may enter here. Fate bars this path, and none may alter fate.
Did you open that door? I came too, and it was sealed shut, and... What happened back there? It was all a blur, and then you were gone. Never mind. No time.
Approach, mortal. The hammer must be remade. The hammer. To the forge. You will know the way. The wisdom is within you.
So this is it. The forge room of the First Sworn. With... Tharu. Look at it, how it shines. This is a weapon of legend. Held in Aegon's hands, it felled Niskaru by the score. But now we have our own legends to make. The Niskaru Lord Kamazondu is imprisoned in Cloudcrest Mountain, in the Hollowlands. As Beeson weaves his spell, something called the Niskaru Lord's Crown will emerge. Are you listening? It is not truly a crown, but emanations of the Niskaru Lord itself, as it emerges from the mountain. It cannot escape all at once, so if we can injure these first projections with the Mystic Hammer, we can close the door Beeson seeks to open. Cloudcrest Mountain looks over the southern Hollowlands, west of here. I will go to Ironfast Keep for reinforcements and meet you there. It worked before when Aegon fought Farlong. Let's hope that it works for you. The first emanations of the Niskaru Lord, emerging from, if I read correctly, the mountain itself. That's the first stage of the spell. Let's not find out what happens after that. A Niskaru Lord is an immense being of pure chaos. Kamazondu's nature is that of great cunning and persuasion. Be wary and believe nothing it says. They both suffered and died because the knowledge and memory of our order was squandered and lost. I will not forget that. But I can be content that their deaths were not in vain either. In the end, he but dreamed a nightmare. But Beeson might make the nightmare real. He plans to free a Niskaru Lord, and we hope to stop him. Mitharu help us. Yes, it lies south along the Hollowlands. I will be there with reinforcements. Make yourself ready. This will be a trial like none you've known. To the mountain then, and our final task.
bloody time. Spider gland for the festering, fenrac for the pain, and stewgrass to keep my strength up. You've done me a good turn, stranger. I live a hermit's life, so have little to give. I hope you'll take this as thanks. You'll get nothing else. Once in a while, some fool comes to plead on bended knee for lessons. Bah! If you don't know, there's no use telling it. What a great and austere beauty it holds. A beauty best enjoyed alone. Oh, that. Well, tell me, what's going on that old Braskin can't handle on his own? I still know him. I came to Menethir because of him, the only man in all Amalur I respect. What? He's dead? Then he never mended that sword, and that green apprentice is left alone half-trained. Damn it all! I swore I'd never... But the blade and the apprentice... Apprentice and the blade! It won't do. I must go. Bring me a compound known as Master's Tallow from Hervar's doorsill, and the sword is yours. I'll be at Ironfast waiting. He would visit me some nights, and we'd talk of stars and old ways and the blacksmith's craft. He alone never once asked me why I live apart. A rare wax of golden hue, with some remarkable properties regarding metal and flame. It will be needed to mend that sword.
The heights of Menethir.
Shield sister. Oath blade. We're
fighters here, not...
Don't wander the wastes unprepared.
What do you need?
You have the Master's tallow? Then let's begin. Lords of Iron and Fire, it's good to be back at the forge. Brace yourselves now.
Polished armor means you haven't used it yet.
Behold, Haldebeer's blade, strong and whole. As you made this possible, I insist that you take it. A hero deserves a hero's sword. Now, if you're done gawking, I have a clumsy oaf of an apprentice to train. My work here won't keep me from it. I shall never tire of its open sky or those great red rocks. The boy's green as a new blade of grass, but he's got an eye and an arm. He'll learn yet. I swore I'd never take another student, but for you and Gavroche here, I'd make an exception. That's a remarkable sword I gave you. Treat it well.
Gavroche has gone from no masters to one of the best.
Master craftsmanship for sale here. I swear there's nothing he doesn't know. Things he does with a flick of the wrist turn me into a bellowing troll. Just imagine, me, apprenticed to the hermit smith.
Yes?
Sworn to war?
Desert is as unforgiving as this. They finally killed that colonel. Always bring it.
Look, Beeson has carved his own way into the mountain, and that will be our route as well. Let's go. Yes, the crown will emerge at Cloudcrest's summit. That's where Beeson will be.
Oathblade.
Great gods!
Let us see how these mages like...
We'll hold them back. You go on. Do what you came to do.
What have you done, you fool? Do you think this war can be won without me? Mortals cannot triumph against such malice. We've fought this war for more than 10 years. We could fight 100 more, and for nothing. I could have ended it. I could have promised 1,000 years of peace and protection under my rule. With Kamazandu at my side, and an Iskaru host at my command, who could threaten us? No one. Follow me? I would have freed it, of course, and Farlong was sure the web of spells would... I could feel its fire coursing in my veins. We were nearly one voice, one mind. What difference who follows whom? But you have severed the bond. It would have given me power, the power to save us all. And you took that from me. For that, you will pay. Now die!
Little one, it seems I won't be stretching my limbs so soon. It is a shame that the mage proved so feeble an instrument of my will. Would that I had a better, stronger one. That is true. What a shame. I was nearly free after so long. But the seal is cracked, and my mind may now wander. Imagine what I could do if I had an instrument through which to act as well. Oh, a sword is an instrument. But it is valued for its deeds, and not its boasts. Your friend and comrade awaits below. Kill her, then return to me. That man's blood will be your birth. Back, but the deed isn't done. Spill blood, or leave me to my imprisonment.
We are to meet in the Hall of the First Sworn. Are you all right? You seem... What is that in your eyes? The flames of chaos! Betrayer!
What have you done, you fool? Do you think this war can be won without me? Mortals cannot triumph against such malice. We've fought this war for more than 10 years. We could fight 100 more, and for nothing. I could have, with Kamazandu at my side. You cannot cast doubt in my mind. I am beyond. I will deliver us from this eternal war. You want now. What have you... Do you think this war can be won without... with Kamazandu at my... Follow me? I could feel... But you... Now Do you think this war can be won with Kamazandu at my... Follow me? But now...
It seems I won't be stretching my limbs so. Would that I had a better, stronger. That is true. Imagine what I could do if I had an instrument. Your glory is bright, little one. But in less than a blink of my eye, your candle will flicker and fade. A whiff of smoke, then nothing. But I will be here still. I will chuckle when you die, and when I am freed, I will laugh until the seas boil and the mountains shake. I will wait, but not for long. Begone, speck of dust! You have made your choice. Be gone.
Were you talking to someone? Never mind. I saw it all from over there. You were like one of the first sworn in living flesh. When you're ready, head back to the Hall of the First Sworn. Don't keep us waiting there, all right? I don't know how you forged it or what magic it contains, but I do know it worked. I saw it for myself. Kamazandu is restored to its prison, thanks to you. Dead, right over there. Aegon himself would have been impressed. Yes, to the hall. Just come, you'll see. Hall of the First Sworn. Don't delay.
You have made your...
Enter. Stand before the sworn. You have done great deeds. You have shined brightly as Caerwyn's blade and cleared the dust from our most glorious past. You have felled foes beyond imagining, and stayed true and sworn to war. Therefore, I proudly bestow upon you the high and treasured rank of True Sworn. With one hand, we remain sworn to war and the noble mercenary's creed. With the other, we shall keep watch and strike at every Niskaru threat. What is it? That such a madman exists proves only that there can be others. I am an old soldier. I have seen a great deal, but I am humbled to be standing here. When the Crystal War truly ends, a keep will be established there in Cluricon. Most of our ranks will come back west, however. Though the old keeps will fill, somehow, I do not foresee idle hands. Something tells me Niskaru will be found, and we will fight them. One or two rare souls are awarded the rank in a lifetime. Mine was earned saving the Order from schism and disarray. But that was years ago.
We did it. You did it, I should say. You were like another Caerwyn. I still can't believe it. One of the first sworn stands before me, and I can call her friend. You've more than earned it. I know. I was there. Did he truly wish to use Niskaru to win the war, I wonder? Or had Chaos simply twisted his mind?
I've come all the way from Cluricon to see this True Sworn. The tales we've heard of your deeds, of Gwyn's deeds, and it seems that the tales are true. Where there's war sworn. Our way is the soldier's life. It gets under your skin and into your blood, and there it stays. That's a title of honor. See you keep it free of tarnish or shame. Call me a Castellan without a keep. Within the greater army is a smaller war-sworn force, and that force answers to me. That's it then. Looks old for a new-made thing. The light upon it. Swear I've never seen anything like it. And to think old Demon himself once walked this hall. I've known Gwyn a good many years. Made pledge shield on the same day, she and I. Always knew she had greatness in her. So he thought to end the war, did he? I wake and sleep upon the front, and I've never dreamt such a foolish dream.
I am Castellan of Ironfast Keep. Good day, soldier. The Warsworn have been many things. The tale is told on the walls and the tomes in this very keep. What we have always been are bold, unflinching fighters. From all I have heard, the title is well earned. Bear it proudly. Many times I have passed these ruins. In my youth, I explored them often, but I never imagined this could be here. I knew her mother well. I think that perhaps Gwyn has always been a hero, waiting for her tale to commence. You could not have found a better companion against this foe. The world is better off without such men.
May I see the hammer? My gods! It's an honor, true sworn.
They'll make murals of your deeds. You on one wall.
It's an honor, true sworn.
From fresh recruit to this, fast as lightning. From fresh recruit, they'll make murals of your deeds. You on one wall, Kerwin on the other.
Well, well, well. Never seen your face before. Can't say I like it. Listen up, Dogface. There are 2 rules in Bone Town. Number 1, Mayor Eswin's law is absolute. Number 2, if you don't like rule number 1, then you'd better get your ass out of town. Now go meet the mayor yourself. He likes to know what the kobolds kick in from the wastes, especially with the families running wild. Don't test me, Dogface. This is Whitestone, and you deal with the boss, or you wind up in the Snake Tail. People call it Bone Town because of the pale rocks jutting up from the sand. And because of the death rate. He's not from around here. A city boy born and raised in Myria. Came to seek fortune, but landed in Apatia right when Motus Mining cut their losses. You'd think he'd wither in this desert, but it was his idea to bring in the mercenaries. With Mayor Eswin in Whitestone, we have a fighting chance. Miners. And they used to make a good living too, back when Motus Mining had its teeth in Apatia. But when Motus pulled out, the money dried up. Now most of them are criminals. A nasty lot. The Zungars are the worst. But the Darkvari and the Sinrig know Liana's dance as well. Simpesta Liana was first sworn. They called her the Desert Runner, and you do well to learn her ways out here. There's plenty of them. Just ask Kara, or walk a few paces out of Whitestone in any direction. Sometimes they even come into town. A few weeks ago, I caught a bandit trying to slip into the mayor's window. Fool. He's been locked up in a cage ever since. As an example. He's a dangerous man, and he'll stop at nothing to bring ruin to Whitestone. Luckily, the mayor knows how to deal with crooks like Scoria.
The Great Cycle brought powerful magic to Amalur. The arcane veil begat King Issa's reign, and all things in balance, also its destruction. The seasons passed, the summer wilted into autumn, and Lord Own culled his strength. King Issa's sway receded, as does the shade at noon. The Feylands rested from their sprouting, and a haze of indolence silenced the woods. When the winter moon waned, it began. A terrible thunder rolled across the darkened plains of Erethel.
Hold right there, newcomer. I welcome you to Edessa, but before you enter, I must catalogue your visit. Please answer the questions as truthfully as possible. It's imperative that our tallies be accurate. Now, what brings you to Edessa? Excuse my rudeness. I am Senar Bruges, tallier second class to the Domus Politica. My purpose is to sort those that come to Edessa, to welcome them to the city while maintaining the delicate balance we gnomes have achieved. They help sort the newly arrived in the city. We want to ensure that everyone is placed where they properly belong. Yes, well, at least you look more put together than some of the people that came here before you. Poor sods. With any luck, your errands go without incident. Now, where have you come to Edessa from? From Morris Hughes? You mean to say you've come from Alistar? Yes, I see it now. They were wrong about your nose, but you match the description of the one I was to look out for. We can dispense with the remainder of my questions. You are free to enter Edessa. Sandstone Villa will serve as your lodgings. Temporarily. This is rare, newcomer. Very rare. If I can speak frankly, I'm not sure this is the blessing you take it to be. True, you have been saved from the squalid lodgings of the Hospitalis quarters. But Sandstone Villa is reserved for, well, it is not my place to speak of it. This key will provide you with access to the villa. You would do well to be very aware of your surroundings, stranger. Now, good day. Not everyone is given a villa just for arriving here. But I'd be careful. A gifted necklace can easily be a golden chain. The Domus is where all of Edessa's political work is done. The Templars determine the policy, and it is there that we enact it. The Domus Politica has me tallying and sorting all new arrivals to the city. Another few years and I could be tallier, first class. Yes, you are now officially recorded as having entered Edessa, center of all gnomish society in the Feylands. Yes, go on.
So, you're the one that's come from Alistar. I've waited more than a while for you to show. Bruton, the Canis Bruton of the Praetorians. I've been stationed here for your protection. Quite the palace for an outsider. No offence, but this gilded collar of yours has a long chain. If I were you, I'd find out where it leads, before it becomes a noose. In Odessa, wars are fought with papers and politics. And if you're being watched, that means somewhere, someone wants something. I'm Decanus of the Praetorians. I've been ordered to keep you safe within the city, which would admittedly be easier without someone breathing down your neck. The city, our leadership, the Templars, don't see eye to eye. They have separate allegiances and conflicting motives, and it seems like you're in the middle of them. Gnomes don't have kings or mayors or theocrats. There's a caste whose sole duty it is to lead the rest of us, though it can lead to turmoil, sometimes. The city, our leadership, the Templar. I won't lie to you, Longlegs. You being housed here is because someone wants to keep an eye on you. I don't even know who it is. But I can tell you one thing. A gnome who keeps secrets in this city isn't up to anything good. Better to track them down before you or anyone else gets hurt. Luckily, looks like I'm not the only one that noticed your arrival. Got some letters here from the other concerned parties. Could be some leads. Decanus ain't my name. It's my rank among the city's Praetorians, and it's what's keeping you safe. My orders come from high, that's all I know. You ask me, only a Templar is the kind of pull to set you up here. Good luck trying to learn any more than that. If a Templar wants to remain anonymous, they have the influences to pull it off. Because someone important enough in this city said you needed it. You're being watched. Either you charm someone high up or you piss them off. Either way, they don't want you on your own. Hey, and here they are. Talking with any of their authors should get you in the right direction. I won't lie to you. I'm sticking my neck out here helping you the way I have. But I won't stand to let any one gnome ruin the greater good of my people. Need anything else, talk to Milo. He's been stationed as your retainer while you stay in the villa. How should I know? It was a Dresden sign. I just checked for poison and all that. Just track down whoever wrote them. You do know how to read, right? That might be useful. Yeah, good hunting.
Milo at your service. Milo at your service. Milo at your service.